Hello, welcome to Life Stories with Grace Kansiime Message, a place where we grow, where we learn, where we thrive, and we become better versions of ourselves. Today we are touching a rather sensitive topic, but if you pick the notes very well, you will grow, you will thrive, you will be more wise in the decisions you make concerning the money. Our topic today is, are there people meant to work and provide for the needs of others, while others chill and relax? You hustle, you struggle, your relationship with your wife or with your husband is strained because you have to share the little resources you have with some relatives who apparently produce more children than you. They want to dress well even when they don't have the money. They want to go to hospital even when they don't have any resources saved. And they will never in any way support you with the little resources that they have. But before we dig deep into this topic, kindly subscribe for me if it is your first time. Thank you for coming. Subscribe, like, because that is the only way that I also grow on YouTube. If you have been coming, please check your subscribe button. If it is not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, you don't subscribe again. You only do it once. Like the video, share. Okay, we go back to the topic. Those that produce more than you. Those that want to send their children to live with you in your home, in the cities, in the towns. Those that want you to take them to hospital every time that they are sick. But they will never support you in any way. In fact, if you tell them that you have run short of money, you have lost your job, things have not gone so well with you, they will never call you again. Your phone will go silent. Few of them, one or two, will want to follow up with you, or maybe they will even want to sell a piece of property to support you so that you get up again. How do we manage with these people? I know there is someone who I asked. This person always came to me to get money from me. They would come to me and tell me how they are sick, I would support. They tell me their children's school fees, their children need school fees, I support. But one time I asked this person, you come from the village and it is here nearby. Don't you ever think I can save money if you brought me a tuber of cassava? If you brought me a basket of avocado, because that is cheap and I know you have it in your compound. If you brought me just local mangoes, okay, bring for me banana leaves from your garden so that I save that money which I used to buy banana leaves. Why do you always come to take and take and take without ever thinking of giving me at least just one small gift? Of course, this person didn't think that it was necessary. They thought I had all the money because I have been paying for them. They don't know that I have been struggling. Many of these people don't know how you struggle to get that small money that you give. I know of families which have broken up. The husband works so hard and he has to pay for his brothers and his sisters' fees. He has to pay for the aunties and the uncles' medical bills. And for some reason, they sit at home and they chill. Now, when the wife's children are struggling and she has to fend for them on her own, and while the husband is giving money to the other relatives, that family cannot stand. And so why do you think you can support other people at the expense of your family, of your own family? I think, truth be told, it's high time we rose up to our very dear relatives and we told them that we can support them up to this much. Okay? If you support the firstborn, let the firstborn know that they have to hustle just like you are hustling to support the rest of the relatives. It can never be a permanent and pensionable trend for you to be working and paying fees. And they produce more children and you continue to pay. And they produce more children and you pay hospital bills. And you continue paying and paying and paying. It doesn't work. When do you save? When do you treat your own family to a simple vacation? And you say, I have been saving this money, I am taking my children and my wife for vacation. There are some women, there are some families who have never had a vacation with their, together as a family, apart from going to the villages for Christmas. They just drive to the village for Christmas, you go there. The same people you have been taking care of, they are stressing you. The same people you have been giving money, the children you have been supporting in school, none of them can even boil you some water to bathe. How long is this going to continue? Now, continuing with this trend, you can never grow. You will never save. No wonder you work so hard. When you get to retirement age, there is nothing to show for all the years that you have worked, apart from relatives that you have paid school fees for, who may even despise you. Now, let me tell you, the day you wake up and you have no job, and you even have to sell your house and you're struggling with your own children, nobody will even call your phone. Your phone will go silent. They will even block you. Some of them will block you because at that moment you are not useful to anyone at all. Wherever you go, if you call someone, they will even tell you they are not there. You are not even welcome to the village for Christmas because you are not useful at all. If you are the rich one and you know the not so rich relatives that you go with for Christmas, you know the different treatment. The rich one, you get the treatment. The poor one, nobody cares. Nobody even remembers the help that you gave them when they needed it. So what do we really need to do as people who are in the city hustling, knowing that a time is going to come and we will retire and we will need a retirement saving to live that same comfortable life we have been living in? Number one, seek God whether you should pay those bills or not. You really don't have to pay the bills. If they're your brothers, if you pay for one, let that one pay for the next one. Let that one pay for the next one. You really don't have to put them in school at the same time as your own family suffers and your children struggle with the basic needs. As your woman cries or your husband cries, if it is the woman paying for her family, for the whole family to struggle without even the basic needs because you're supporting another family where someone has just decided to be irresponsible and produce children they can't care about. So prayerfully select the help you must give. Number two, save your money. Save it very well and then have a small portion of what you can give to the relatives and those other people that need the help. Don't go to help beyond your help budget. If you have said this month I will have 200,000 for help, whether they pay 800,000 for school fees, contribute only what you can afford. Don't carry people's burdens. Do only what you can afford to help with and relax. Save for your future. Number three, prioritize your family. Once your family is the priority, people will not overstep their boundaries concerning your finances. I'm not saying don't help, but help where you feel you are comfortable doing. Give only the help that you feel doesn't stress you, doesn't bring conflict in your family, doesn't deny your own children the help that they need. Now remember, your own children, they will not have any other parents, they will not have any other help that they can get. You cannot go out there to beg for help because you are the one giving help. So make sure that your children get the maximum help that they need so that they will not lack or regret why they have other relatives. We need to save. We need to have that culture that the English men and women have. They save so much that in their old age they live a good life like they have been living. But here in Africa, once the job ends, that is the end of the good life. People pack, go to the village, they cannot dig, they cannot start afresh, and life becomes very difficult. So mind about the help that you give. Do not allow to be exploited. Do not support someone who keeps on bringing more and more burdens, producing more than you, and then they want you to pay school fees for 5 children when you actually have 1 or 2. Thank you so much for learning. Think about this. Let's grow. Let's prosper. Let us thrive and have a generation that is free from generational poverty. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, share. God bless you.